Give me wife for me fight to get him. I've got to get home. There's a beer hungry belly. You see, there's more sinners than buyers. Yeah, please hear my prayers. Very pleasant good evening to you and welcome to Jamaican Explosion on a Saturday evening in and up and down the Atlanta area, going all the way out to the Highlands, down to New York, Florida, wherever you may be watching from this evening. Welcome to another episode of Jamaican Explosion. And guess what? We're going to get things started here this evening. Big things happening in the Atlanta area this evening, though. And we want to let you know that we have quite a show planned for you this evening. We have Joan Edgehill coming up on the This is Jamaica segment, as long as also Miss Sophia Nicholson, that will be on this evening on the Strength to Breed. Or is it the other way around? I think it's the other way around. We'll have Sophia Nicholson on This is Jamaica this evening, and we'll have Miss Joan Edgehill, and she'll be on the This is Jamaica segment this evening. Saturday evening, approximately 1 minute after 5. This is Jamaican Explosion. And as we get started with Jamaican Explosion this evening, I want to welcome to our Jamaican Explosion stage for the very first time, none other than Mr. Andrew Bell. Mr. Bell, how you doing this evening?
Blessed love, man. Giving thanks for life, you know. Yes,
Yes.
I.
Yes, man, Andrew Bell, man, and Andrew Bell is international, international reggae artist, and I say international because he's all over the place. And Mr. Bell originates right from out here in the Atlanta area. Mr. Bell, tell us a little bit about yourself. You live down here in Atlanta, huh?
Yes, sir. I reside in Atlanta here. Been here
Yes,
for a while now, you know, doing
uh-huh,
doing the
mm-hmm,
music,
yes, But you're traveling.
getting going and every fly. Go ahead.
I said you're traveling in and out to the Europe and Africa and so forth.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Getting it done, you know.
Yeah, man. All right. So how long you been in the business, Andrew?
Whoa, as long as in the land of the living, because music was always in my blood, you know.
All right.
And I started out early as a teenager in the business, you know.
Yes.
Yes, so I'm in the business more than 15 years.
Okay. More than 15 years. And
Yes, sir.
was it always in the United States, or were you in Jamaica for a while before when you get started?
Well, actually, I started in the Bronx and then shifted to Jamaica back and forth between New York and Jamaica.
Okay.
You
All
know?
right.
Yes.
So you started off, say, it was down there in the Bronx, up there in the Bronx, and that's where you
Yes.
got
Yes.
started. So what led you into the music industry?
Well, music was always a passion and it's a family trait because both sides of the family, the Bell side, which is my father's side, are musically inclined people, and my mother's side, the Johnsons, were also musically inclined people. And I've always had this passion for this music, you know, standing in the kitchen and hearing mama and my grandmother singing all the time. And, you know, this bug just bit me. And for some reason, I just couldn't stop singing, you know, couldn't stop
Yeah,
singing at all, you know. Yeah, and
yeah,
from then on, I said, you know what, make I just take on this music because I can't, it's like I can't help myself. You know what I mean?
yes. It's in
Yeah.
your blood. It's in your blood.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. And I'm gonna play like a couple of hits while we have this interview right here, and introduce those that don't know you to your sound. And I see that you're more leaning towards the culture side. You have some lovers rock too, but I guess the culture side. Tell us about
Yeah.
tell us about your style.
Well, let's see. My style is just delivering great sound, you know, great
Yes.
music,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because I always say this about myself, you know, if my grandmother or the children them can't listen to it, I don't think I want to do it at all. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Yeah, and you get this gift from the Most High, and the gift that you get from the Most High, you're supposed to
Hmm.
use it. So I am using it in that regard,
Yeah.
to deliver a message. Yes,
Okay. So that's good. So your music is message driven,
yes,
driven.
it is. Yes,
Okay.
it is. Yes, it is,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. So how do you get inspired? Is this a natural inspiration, or you get inspired based on what is going on in the communities and what is going on in the societies, or do you get your inspiration for your songs?
Well, both. It's a natural inspiration because
Mm-hmm.
the creator gave her this gift, so
Mm-hmm.
that natural inspiration comes.
Mm-hmm.
Also looking around, you see,
Mm,
and whatever I see, and my life, I talk about my life in my music, and
mm-hmm.
also what I see. So this is where the inspiration come from. The inside within, from that spiritual realm.
Mm-hmm.
Also my life rocks, my life
Yes.
talks, and also
Yeah.
what I've seen.
Personal experiences.
Yes,
Pers-
sir. Yes, sir.
Personal experiences, man. So you started off in the Bronx, and uh, what made you leave and go to Jamaica afterwards, or that you just went there just to um to pursue the music?
I went there to music. Also,
Mm-hmm.
Jamaica's the engine room.
Yeah.
You know,
All
the
right. Yeah.
foundation. Yes. So if you do, especially if you have the reggae music, you
Yeah.
have to go to Jamaica. You have to go to the engine room to do it.
Yes.
You know. And again, me is a spiritual man, so the spiritual inspiration tells me, say, you know what, go home, go to
Yeah.
Jamaica.
Yeah.
So so this is how I end up going down there.
Okay. And what was your experience like when you went back to Jamaica, as far as getting stuff produced and getting your music on the airwaves and so forth?
But it was good because I met some good people, like Ron Moshette, a colleague of mine, Sampalo,
Mm-hmm.
and I also met the great Sly Dunbar, you
Wow.
know.
Yeah,
Yes, I
man.
met the great Sly Dunbar. I'm supposed to go back to see him also, the great Sly Dunbar, in this
Yeah.
coming in summer. I'm supposed to go and see the great Sly Dunbar also,
Yeah.
you
Oh, that's
know.
good. So
Yes.
so that's quite a bit of inspiration when you go back home and um uh
Yes. The flow and the rhythm also, 'cause, yeah, me is a street man too. Street man in the sense of blending in with the people, blending in with the vibe, the energy, you
mhm.
know. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I have a song I wrote called Ghetto Got Me Worried,
Yeah, man.
and that song was really inspired by in the streets where I saw
Yeah.
what happened, and this elderly, this old lady come up and beg me a money and all these things, and me being the emotional person that I am too, because I'm an
Hmm.
emotional cat. Me take out everything out of my pocket and gear. Yeah, and then now that inspired the song, the ghettos got me worried. The ghettos got me worried.
Mhm.
Yeah, it inspired that song.
Yeah. Let me see. I know I have let me see if I have it here. Is that this one or
Yeah, that is it. Yes, sir.
Ghettos got me worried. Worried about the mothers and the babies. It's got me worried. Worried about the elderly. The ghettos got me worried. Worried about the mothers and the sick. It's got me worried. Worried about you and me. Hey, who knows nothing of hunger? Yes, indeed. So we have in the background here, Ghettos got me worried. Andrew, tell me about what inspired you again. You was letting us know about what inspired you for that song.
Yes, actually, I was walking. I was walking in the streets down in Jamaica
Yeah.
there, and this elder lady come up to me,
Yeah,
one young man beg your thing, no. And as I say, I take out everything out of my pocket and gear, because I'm emotional, It's a sucker for a sad face too, because I like see people hungry and I suffer on these things. And I saw this little youth also, I wash the window with a Windex buckle, and I do him
yeah,
thing, I cut off pants and then now, walking through the ghetto still and then listening to what is really going on in the streets and with a lot of the youths were lacking in education and lacking in opportunities also. 'Cause opportunities
yeah.
rare,
Mm,
so all these things, I see it and it just inspire me to create this song. The ghettos got me
yeah,
worried
yeah,
about the
yeah,
mothers and the babies. Because, a whole heap of people suffer, the mothers are suffer, the babies are suffer, you
yeah.
know, granny are suffer, grandpa are suffer, the youths. It raggedy, so it inspired that song.
So when you say ghettos got me worried, you mean it's from a concern standpoint. You're concerned about
Yes,
about the struggles in the ghetto.
yes, worried about the
Yeah,
mothers and the babies, worried
yes,
about
yeah,
the elderly,
yeah.
because it's true these days too, the youth, them they have no respect for the elders no more. So
Wow.
yeah, it worry I.
Yeah,
I don't know what the future gonna bring right now, because things raggedy,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
rough.
yeah.
So it's
And
out
so,
of concern, full concern.
so you penned it in a song, and just through the help of the Most High, uh,
Yes,
uh,
King.
was able to release it on Wicked Song, man, Wicked Song. And how long
Um,
ago you wrote that? How long ago was that written?
actually, I wrote that song actually about 7 years ago. I wrote that song.
Okay, okay, okay. All right.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, man. And it's still relevant even today, huh? Imagine that,
Oh
huh?
gosh, man. Oh gosh, man.
It seemed like it gets more relevant as time goes by, huh?
Yes, yes. Especially to all the things and times running right now.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
You
man.
know,
Yeah. And since you write it, since you wrote it then and now, do you think anything has gotten better or things have gotten worse?
I would say worse.
Mm-hmm.
I'd really say worse because now we have gang warfare and all these things going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so to get us got me worried even more right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the mothers are holding belly and I cry. Because
Yeah.
the children them no the youth them not live long no more either. You know,
Mm-hmm.
between the ages of 12 to 19, it
Mm-hmm.
critical. The youths them a drop out one by one. You know, it just rough, beloved. It make me cry enough time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. With a concern
Yeah.
for yeah for what's going on. So, what do
Yes,
you think,
man.
Andrew? What do you think the solution? Well, we don't know all the solution, what all the solutions are, but what do you think is a good solution, a good place to start with the youths?
First of all, love. That's the first thing. We have to
Mm.
start exchange love,
Mm-hmm.
right? Then now you see education. Education is a
Okay.
key factor
Yeah.
also. Because knowledge is the key to pave the way to love, and love in
Mm-hmm.
return fosters understanding.
Yes. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
we have to get rid of them gun there, the gun and the drugs. We have to get rid of it.
Yeah, man. For
You
real.
know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they have to stop bringing the guns. Cause remember, we don't have no way to make no guns. We don't make guns. We know
Right. Right. Right.
guns in the
Mhm.
yard, and it's a world epidemic. It's a world epidemic. The ghetto, there's nowhere in the ghetto we have anywhere or any facilities to make guns. You know,
Right. Right. Mm-hmm. But
and the drugs. Is the next thing that too. The drugs.
yeah, man. Yeah, so once we take care of the holding down the guns coming through,
Yes,
and pay attention to the drugs, um, pay
yes,
attention to the drugs, then we
yes,
can start from there. But I love what you said, and I love what you say when you say love. When you say love,
yes,
I love that because
yes,
you see what I'm saying. It start with the love. You have to start love of the youths them from them young and in the house, and the love in the community. Remember when we used to have community
Yes.
living where everyone care for everyone,
Yes, King.
so once we get back to that kind of that kind of family values, so to speak,
Yes, King.
then even if they go out there and the guns are out there and the drugs are go out there, they will know basically that I want love, so we don't have to deal with them things there.
Yes, because if me love you, me not go and shoot you and rob you if me love you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
So we have 1 second, Andrew. We have Mr. Andrew Bell on for us, and I'm gonna tell you right now, he's on his way to become one of my favorite artists. Is a support
Oh, yeah.
supporter, and I'm gonna let you play a little bit more of Ghetto. Got to get worried, and then I'm gonna come back here with my co-host who has just joined us. And we'll have you pose some more questions to you. Okay.
Blessing.
Uptowns in a panic, since a worldwide epidemic, yeah, taking the laws in their own hands. So people turning to God, yeah. So now the fire is on, Lord. And it's hard, the eyes can see. I'm worried about the mothers and the baby. Yet those got me worried about the elderly. Yet those got me worried about the brothers and the sisters. Got me worried about you and me. In this dispensation, it's a crucial. Yes, 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 indeed. This is Jamaican Explosion on a Saturday evening, and we have Mr. Andrew Bell with us. Welcome, Nadine, to the show this evening. How you doing this evening, Nadine?
I am I am good. I'm here. I was here listening in the background to Andrew and the great things and everything and what's inspiring him. So I was definitely enjoying it off the air.
Oh yes, 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 yeah. Andrew meet
Blessing.
Nadine from Atlanta Happenings, and she's the co-host there, and of course, Nadine, Andrew is right from the Atlanta area here, but he's an international artist, so to speak. So sometimes he's most of the times he's traveling. So Andrew, tell us about your escapades in the different countries that you have traveled to.
Yes, I've been to the UK, been to England, which was,
Mm-hmm.
a great look also. And I've been to Africa, I've been to the motherland, specifically the
Mm-hmm.
Gambia,
Yeah.
and boy, the Gambia really welcome Anjabel. I was shocked. I was really shocked because I didn't know that the Gambians knew Anjabel and know my songs like that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, oh my God, it was, and again, me is an emotional cat. So when I went to Africa, I cry, man, I cry, I live in high water. I'm telling
Oh,
you.
you mean,
Yeah,
man?
man. Yeah, man, it
Imagine,
was amazing.
imagine, Andrew. I could just imagine to hear your song playing in the motherland.
Oh my
My,
goodness, boy. It was overwhelming, man. Really
Wow.
overwhelming.
So what's next for you? Do you have any tours coming up for this year, or you're just busy making new music? What's the plans for the rest of this year for you?
Well, I'm in the lab right now, working on the next album right now, and right after that, we're gonna go on a promotional tour to promote this the new album.
Okay. So do you write your own things, Andrew, or do you get your material from elsewhere?
Well, I do. I write my own. I write my own material.
Okay.
Because again, the inspiration from everything that I see and
Mm.
my life walks. I talk about my life and everything around me. So yes, I write my own material.
Okay, that's good. That's great. So where in Atlanta area are you? I didn't know you were local to us.
Yes, yes, I'm in the McDonough area.
Okay.
But I'm all over. Decatur, Stone Mountain. I'm all over, but I'm based in the McDonough area.
Okay, well, definitely hopefully we can see you on Jerk Fest or one of those shows one of these days. Who knows?
no, we're gonna see him
Yes,
at
you
the
know,
award show. It's
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
will,
again.
I
Yes,
will, I will. But Jerk Fest, a lot of persons to also come out for Jerk Fest and all of that. So
yes. I did the Jerk Fest like what 3 years ago. I did the Jerk
Okay.
Fest. Yes, but
Okay. So
because I was busy, I was supposed to be on it last year, but I was
okay.
busy. I was out of the country. I was out of the
Yeah.
country, so that's why I wasn't on it last year.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Andrew, tell us about the other song that we have this other song for you. Let me get it going here.
Uh-huh.
How many more tears must mama cry? Hey, and how much longer must she stand and watch her son fall by the wayside? How many more tears must mama cry? Whoa, hey, and how much longer must she stand and watch while they take us for a ride? 9 months and in them shooting down, even live past the age of 13. Mama never was a witness. This is the kind of man her life would
Uh,
be. Andrew. Andrew, where you get them lyrics, them man,
oh,
them lyrics they are ball out, man.
oh,
As
God.
you bring me back in Jamaican, so I say them lyrics there, them not cry out, them are ball out.
My God. Yeah,
Oh,
that is a big inspiration too. That song is called Mama's Tears.
years, yes. Uh-huh.
And yes, because what is going on now, the youths are dying and dying
Mm,
fast.
mm-hmm,
And when the youth them dead, mama hold her belly and mama ball.
my
Especially even
God.
my mother is crying because an unfortunate situation happened to my younger sibling.
Mm-hmm,
And I saw my mother crying first.
mm-hmm,
That's where the inspiration come for that one. And then now looking out, because again, like I said, the walks as well as my life, this is what I talk about. So my
mm-hmm,
life, this is a personal inspiration for I,
mm-hmm,
because my brother was gunned down also,
mm-hmm,
and a lot of youths are being gunned down as we speak. So,
mm-hmm,
I say, you know what, let me create this song, Mama's Tears. How
mm,
many more tears must mama cry? How many more?
my
yeah.
God.
And how much longer must she stand and watch her
Mm,
son and her daughter fall by the wayside?
wow.
How many more
Mm.
tears must mama cry? How many more is the question? How many more tears must mama cry?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
It seemed like
yeah, mama needs to stop crying.
for real, man. But it seemed like they want to get to us in a little acapella, So get to it in a little acapella, no?
Let me. How
God,
many more tears must mama cry?
my
Oh,
God.
hey. And how much longer must she stand and watch her son fall by the wayside? How many more tears must mama cry? I'ma stop ya, man. Come here, I'll cry.
Yes, you
Eh,
better stop because
Yeah,
I'm
uh,
I'm almost
yeah,
ready to
yeah.
cry. I'm almost ready
Oh,
to
Jesus.
cry.
Andrew,
Oh,
Andrew, Andrew, you hear this now? I can't believe, say, an artist like you, they're on Atlanta, and I just know me, I come to know about you. No, man,
oh,
those kind of vocals, them man, they are worldwide vocals, man.
oh, Jesus.
A lot of people can do things, Andrew. A lot of singers can sing,
Yes,
and they can sing in a studio. But when you
yes,
ask
King.
a singer to sing, and he can sing live like you can sing, that's when you
Mm.
know say
Oh,
a person can sing.
Yeah, that really got me, Andrew. That really got me, and I'm
oh,
super
God.
excited that I'm gonna see you at the awards show performing live. I'll be trying to sit close to the front. Okay,
Give thanks, give thanks. It's just the gift. It's just the gift. The Most High bless I with a
that's
gift.
beautiful.
And I learned that when the Most High bless you with a gift, He
Hmm.
never give you it to bury it, Him give it to use it.
Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah, so I'm gonna use it to the best of my ability.
Well, you
yeah,
seem to have gotten it twofold because you have it in terms of what you write and then bringing the message across when
yes,
you sing it. So
yes,
you have been double blessed, and I hope you never take your blessing for granted.
yeah.
Never that. To the Most High be all the praise, because like I've always been saying, the Most High is the one who blessed I with this gift.
Hmm.
And I am
Hmm.
knowledgeable. I am knowledgeable that I am not only blessed, that I am privileged also. You know.
Wow, wow. Yes, indeed. So, we have Mr. Andrew Bell with us this evening, and I'm not going to let him go anywhere because I want to keep him here just for a little while more with us. And just stay with Andrew because right now I'm an Andrew Bell fan, big time. Don't worry
Oh,
yourself,
Jah,
man.
give
No, man.
thanks, give
Yeah,
thanks,
man. Yeah,
You
man.
gotta get your little groupie going, Andrew.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
give
man. Yeah,
thanks, give
man.
thanks,
Andrew,
give
Andrew Bell
thanks,
song, man. But Andrew, love the lyrics, love the tone,
give thanks.
love love the inspiration that goes behind it, and
Yes.
so forth like that. Well, let's speak a little bit about the award show that will be coming up. So let me bring it on screen here and get it up on screen so we have a chance to see where we could witness Mr. Andrew Bell, uh, and it's of course let's get it kind of scale out a little bit here and take this off a little bit here and it look like what nice now. Okay, so of course that's the award, Atlanta Caribbean Community Awards, and it's taking place on Saturday, March 9th, 2024, going from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. But it's also we're going to also have an after party in there starting about 10 o'clock, right? That's
Yes,
correct.
yes, yes. After party, but of course, Mr. Andrew Bell's gonna be performing. We're gonna have Jamari
Ah,
Morgan performing as
Coming.
well. The awesome Tanya Lou Hernandez, Miss Lou herself
wow.
performing. We're gonna have also the awards show, but the after party starts at 10. So if you don't want to come to the awards, definitely come on out to the party. We're gonna have DJ Flawless Movement and I forgot the other DJ, but we are gonna be rocking. Either way, you're either there for the award show or for the after party, but it's definitely gonna be an awesome evening.
And I want to bring up the
Yeah.
the the, the flyer with Andrew on it. So I'm gonna get that one up here in a second because there's two flyers we have out, and I want the one with Andrew on it so people can see Andrew. So we're gonna take this one down for a second and bring up the other one in a second. Okay? Yeah. So wow. It's just a pleasure to have you here with us today, Andrew, and and I personally, gonna be pushing
Oh,
uh
yeah.
letting the folks know about Andrew Bellman because right now me I tell us say I'm going away. Uh,
Oh, man.
yeah,
I'm so humbled. I'm really humbled and thankful and grateful for this moment.
yeah,
I am
man.
really. You know.
But the reality is, you put the work in, and therefore, when you put the work in, the work will get recognized. So there it goes. There it goes right there. Okay, and this is the other flyer that we have. Let's get it up here. Okay, that's a new one, Nadine. So we can tell them a little bit more. Yes, Mr. Andrew Bell up there as guest performer on Saturday, March 9th. And of course, this is going to be taking place at the Front Page event venue, and it's located at 8010 Rockbridge Road, Southwest Litonia, Georgia 30058. Tickets are only $40. Caribbean Live TV will be in the place, and of course, top celebrity broadcasting media will be in the place to make sure that we are catching Mr. Andrew Bell live and direct on that day. And I want to let you know, say Andrew's gonna go on away tonight there. Huh? Tell me, Andrew, talk to it.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Because another thing too, that is my mother's birthday.
What?
Wow.
What? Oh,
Yes, so it's gonna be a special evening for me.
so you're bringing her with you then to the. Are you taking her with you to the?
Hopefully, because see, my mother is a traveler and she loves traveling. So, yeah, and I think she planning to go on a cruise. I
Okay.
want to get her to come, but she my mother love travel.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my utmost to let
Well,
her come. Taking
Well, put it this
performance.
way: if she's not on a cruise, just bring her come. If she's on a cruise, she have to go
Yes,
and get her. Yeah,
definitely.
she have to get her
Yeah.
cruise in. She have to get her
Well,
cruise in.
Which is right. Which is right.
Yeah, and
Which is right.
Andrew. Now that we are on that
Yes,
subject, I had the opportunity
yes,
to interview you last week Tuesday on a different show, and
yes,
Andrew, you're quite a family man. You're quite a family
yes.
man.
I am.
Yeah, yeah. Tell me
Yes, I
about
am.
those
I
those
am.
lovely young ladies that you have?
Yeah, my two little girls, two
Yeah.
little girls, beautiful, straight A students.
Mm-hmm.
They're musically inclined, but they don't find themselves yet. Right now, they're just into education and being little girls.
Yeah.
You know,
But
yeah, and boy, I spoil them rotten. You know,
That's the
because I
thing
believe,
that's
yeah, I
always.
was raised by women.
all right.
I was raised by women, and I believe in spoiling the woman. Them, yeah, I
Go
spoil
on.
them, especially the
That's
little girls. Them,
that's the thing, Andrew. That's the thing. So, have you written any songs for them?
Well, actually, I haven't written any songs for my girls because my girls are under not only the protection of the Most High, but under the protection of their father. So right now I'm just really writing about my life story and about what's going on outside in the outside world. You know,
Well,
but my girls today, you know what? They are my biggest critique. No, daddy, we don't like that one. We don't like how that one sound, daddy. Yes, daddy, that one good. And I really look forward to their critiquing me.
how old are they?
Yeah,
How old are they?
16 and 12, 16 and 12.
Yeah.
Well, definitely think about writing them something that would be like so awesome for them. Pouring that
Yes,
love into
that
it.
Well,
oh wow, yes, definitely. Well, when it comes to love, boy, my girls them don't shout at that at all, boy.
mm,
So like me saying, I'm spoil them rotten.
Oh man, I hope,
you know.
and trust me, that
Yeah.
man that comes into their life, they're gonna have a big shoe to fill.
yeah.
I hope so. I hope so.
I don't. Did you send me that one that your younger daughter had carried? That the one that she like of you there. Uh, you didn't send me that one, right? Maybe.
Oh no, I didn't. Oh my
You
goodness, I
wanna
don't
do
think
it
I
a
sent that
cappella?
one.
Let's all hear it. Let's all hear her favorite.
Well, I have this song that is R&B slash
Yeah,
reggae. It's called My Little Juby.
yeah.
You know,
It's R&B
um,
style. Yeah.
yes. I'm gonna give you a little snippet of it.
Yeah.
It goes, that day in September is the one I won't forget. Nah, and I want you to know right now, you're all up in my mind. So trust me with your loving. I'm saying I will do you right. Hey, don't you know that I wanna be down where it is you want to do? Sing sunny days and a lovely night. Seems like it's gonna be one of those nights. So when you and me become as one, hey, hey, this is what I am telling you. Your love I can't resist, like a junkie needs a hit. Singing, you're gonna be my woman, cause I'm highly could you be that? Whoa, whoa. Just a little.
I'm already becoming a junkie.
Yeah, yes, man. Andrew Bell. Andrew Bellman, international
Man.
reggae artist, and it looks like if you give him the chance, he'll just slide over in the R&B, nice and easy too, Yeah,
Well, it's just a
Sounding
gift. The most
awesome.
stars blessed I.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
I've
yes,
been
yes.
blessed. I've been truly blessed with a gift.
Yes. And Andrew, you always send it back to the Most High, and that's what I love. I like when
Yeah,
folks realize that it's a gifting. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
Because a lot of folk believe that they're talented, but you see, when you're a gift, when you have a gifting, your gifting comes from the Most High. You know what I'm saying? It's
it
a
is
gift
right.
that you have, and when you have a gift, you can perform that and use that gift anywhere,
Yeah,
even without rehearsals. And I could see that's a gifting, because a lot of people that are talented, they are talented when you're in the studios, or they're talented
yes,
in such a way. But when you're gifted, you can get on a program like this, a cappella wise, and sing both
oh wow.
reggae and R&B.
Give thanks to life, man.
So,
Again,
so
I'm
Andrew,
not there.
I was asking you, so which artist growing up was the main inspiration for you, where you say, okay, I want to be like this artist and stuff?
Well, truth be told, I listen to all kinds of artists. I listen to, because in my household growing up, you know, it was Arthur Prysock, Percy Sledge, Mahalia
What?
Jackson, yes, yes, in the household, but my inspiration really came from two women, you know, my mother and my grandmother.
Hmm.
Yeah, because again, I was raised by women, and every Sunday morning, early,
Yes, man.
mama and granny, they sing while they're cooking.
Yes.
So that's the melody I heard as a baby coming up, and that melody inspire me really musically. I mean,
Yeah.
I listen to all types, all genres of music. I listen reggae, I listen even country and western.
Hmm.
Yep.
I listen every music, yes. But my true inspiration came from my mother and my grandmother.
Mm,
So what,
mm.
you thinking of doing something with your mom? A collaboration? How about that?
Well, I wrote a song called Strong African Woman, which my mother inspired that one.
Hmm.
The Strong African Woman. Yep. Yep, I did. I won't give you a little snippet of it. I want to big up that strong African woman. Africa, Africa, say she is a strong black woman. Africa, Africa, say big up that strong African woman. Oh, oh, Africa, Africa, say she is a strong black woman. Yeah, Mama and Granny is the inspiration for that song.
Yes, 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 yes. Andrew, it's a pleasure having you on with us this evening, man, and you're just giving us a treat today. Uh,
Oh my goodness.
we hear the conversation that's going on about reggae music, and somehow I don't see you as only a dancer. I see you more of a cultural uh, artist, but
Yes,
you still rule under the reggae heading, so to speak. And
yes, kid.
what is your present thought about the reggae music that's presently being uh, produced and put out there right now? Hmm.
All right. Well, as an artist,
Hmm.
every artist have to sing what is within, because music
Hmm.
comes from within.
Hmm.
So I don't have anything against any artist singing what is within, whether I'm singing culture, whether I'm singing lovers rock, whether I'm singing slack it ID, because he has to
Great.
sing what is within him.
Yes.
You know, me no personally, as you can see, what is within me.
Yes. Yes.
you
Yes.
know, so I have to sing what is within me. I think the music needs to get back to its originality in regards to artists like Joseph Hill and Culture, Burning Spear,
Yeah.
the Honorable Robert Nesta Marley, Bonnie Whalers, Peter Tosh,
Hmm.
because the times, things and times are running right now.
Hmm.
We need great music, which will be great inspiration for the future. And the future, how you spell future? Future is spelled Children.
Hmm. Hmm.
That is how you spell future. So I think the music needs to change to inspire the future.
Hmm. Hmm. Wow. 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 But you see, it's good that we have artists like yourself that is still here um, in the genre, contributing the quality music that you're contributing, so that the others can listen and hear and learn from. So everybody gotta sing what everybody gotta sing what is winning, what is within, but
Yes.
sometimes they have to learn from somebody.
Yes.
You see,
Yes.
because I know as you came up, many of the, and I heard that you mentioned the greats that inspired you, and
Yes.
and I must big you up again because if once
Oh
you can
God.
mention like Percy Sledge, you kind of lick grab hard with him, say, yo, what you know about
Oh.
Percy?
Yeah, well, the elder folks drive me,
Yeah,
And
man, yeah, man.
another thing, well, I'm say, all right, what talent I'm give you.
Hmm.
Yes.
When I go to the boss, I can't tell the boss, well, boss, is this I do? I try to inspire the children and inspire the next generation, and I did what I think what was right. So I have to make
Mm.
sure I straighten out myself and know what I'm doing. So when time to face the boss, who gave I this gift, I can tell him some good things.
Mm.
And definitely we appreciate the culture, the inspiration, because at the end of the day, as you say, you have girls, they're looking for at you and the role model and that you're doing, what sort of role model you are to them. So that's definitely a good thing.
Thank you,
Yes,
Sister
indeed.
Nadine. Give thanks. Give thanks.
This
Well,
junkie can't wait to meet you at the awards showing us. So if you see some groupie coming at you,
Likewise, likewise. The pleasure is mine. It's all mine.
yes, I know. Andrew, we could touch a little bit of Andrew before we leave again. No, just a little bit more piece of Andrew. Get this one. Get this one from.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Commit a crime. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, Andrew, as I was listening to that song, can feel the struggles, because you sometimes as an artist you go through quite a bit a little struggles, and a little bit of try.
Yes, King.
Yeah, so
Yes,
I
King.
hear that the trying,
And
go
yes,
on.
yes, King, because I have been trying, and struggling also in the music industry. And as one know, my teacher told me that music business is rough. It's rougher than politics. So I've been trying for a long time. And also, I know I have art colleagues of mine that's been trying, and it's not also in the music, because there are people out there that are trying to make it,
My
just
God.
trying to keep their heads above the water,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
trying to make a dollar just to feed their family.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not only just me. Yes, I sing about personal experiences, but also
Right.
again, as I said before, I sing about what I see other people going through. And I've
Mm-hmm.
seen I've seen it I've seen as far as Africa, I went to Africa and see people struggling and trying,
Mm-hmm.
so on a little bit I try just to stand on my feet,
My God.
for just one blight, because you see, people just one chance, just a chance
My God.
to stand on my feet, to show what I can do. I don't want a handout.
Mm.
I can help myself. Just give me a chance, and I will show you what I can do. You know.
My
so,
God.
so who gave you your chance, Andrew? Who gave you your chance?
Again, I was privileged to learn my teacher, the great Earl Moody from Moody's Records and Tapes in the Bronx. He gave me opportunity while I was in school, and I was around quite a few bad boys. I was around, and he saw it fit. to be a father figure and take on to me and say, Andrew, listen, as soon as I leave school, I want you in the record store. I don't want you to go nowhere. I don't want you to go with no friends. And because of the music, and I'm so passionate about the music, I listened to him, and he gave me that opportunity to go into recording studio and to record some songs and to fulfill my destiny in regards to music. So I give thanks to the great Earl Moody, my teacher and mentor.
Okay, that's good. So, do you have any mentees right now under your wings?
Well, actually, yes, I do. I have a friend of mine, youngster, a little bit younger than I, that is gifted, and I have a son. My son is 14, gifted, really gifted. So look out for him soon too. you know, yeah. And I really hope that I'm inspiring them in a positive manner, and I hope the Most High and my ancestors are pleased with the works I'm going to do.
Yeah, it's always good when you can give back and like help to mold the next generation. So keep doing that.
Thank you very much. I will. I'll try my utmost best to do it. Because as I said, when I go in front of the boss and him say, Angel Bell, what you do with the gift that I give you? I want to give him some good news.
Yeah, because I mean, sometimes it can be a little challenging. Some when people breaking into the business, sometimes they're exploited. So just knowing that you're gonna look out for your son and actually help others, that's good.
Yes, because again, you never get a gift for you because you can't sing for yourself. You have to sing for people. So if you don't have people, you have nothing. You know.
Yes, indeed. So, Andrew, my gosh, man, we could sit and talk to you for the next 2 hours because you're
My
just
Lord.
that kind of you're just that kind of an inspiring person, and
Oh Lord,
so
I'm
glad
thankful.
so I'm glad that the music industry have you, and I'm so glad that you are still sharing your gift with
Yes, beloved.
others, and I would just continue to encourage you to keep doing what you're doing because you're doing an excellent job. Love your music. Can't wait to get to your kind of music is where folks uh, build catalogs off. When we're ready to play
Oh
Andrew
my
Bell,
God.
when we're playing Andrew Bell, we just play Andrew Bell. If you understand
Oh
what I
my
say, you know what I'm
God.
saying? That, that
I
that's
give
all
thanks.
your music sound now, because your music have a certain amount of a ring to it that anytime
Oh
anybody hear a Andrew Bell, the more hear a Andrew Bell and the more know Andrew
my
Bell. You understand
goodness.
what I say?
My
Yeah,
goodness. And I want to say a big thanks to you and Sister Nadine also,
yeah.
for your platform, and for what you are doing, because don't feel no way, you are doing a works. You and Sister Nadine are performing a works also, and it's huge. It's a huge works you are performing, you know.
Well,
Yeah, in spreading the message also. So give thanks to you as well, Sister Nadine.
yes, we thank you for that. But see, so our inspiration and our gift that we have is to present the talent that's out there that's making a
Blessed
difference.
love.
So that's
Blessed love.
that's what the Most High give us.
Yes, not the
Ah,
singing
yeah.
part, not the singing part, Andrew.
Yes, yes,
No,
yes.
no. But you see, we
Give
we
thanks.
we we are given the gift as being the presenters, as the one that
Yes,
showcase those the artists. You know what I'm saying? So you're right. Well, we all are working together. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
In
sir.
the plan that the Most High has given us. You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
beloved.
one folks work and they're the presenters. Then who are we presenting? The Andrew Bells of the world.
Give thanks. Give thanks, beloved.
Definitely, and it's platforms like these that give us the opportunity to expose other individuals who don't even know who is the Andrew Bell to Andrew Bell. So the next time they hear something, they'll be like, yeah, yeah. Or people will hopefully it will inspire persons to jump onto YouTube to find one of your music, to listen to it, to come out to support you when you're
Ah,
performing.
give
Yes,
thanks. Give
indeed.
thanks.
Well, Mr. Bell, we're going to just take you out because we're gonna mention once again where you can, if you're listening and you're watching Jamaican Explosion this evening, and you want to experience Mr. Anjabel, I'll tell you where you can go, and you can experience Mr. Anjabel, and that's just in about 2 weeks from now. Just 2 weeks from now, you can come on down to none other than the front page venue, where we have in the Atlanta Caribbean Community Award, and Mr. Andrew Bell will be one of the artists, giving us one and two songs or so forth like that. But I know that just probably one or two songs from Andrew Bell probably is going to come in like a concert.
Oh,
You know.
definitely, definitely. And we're also gonna have
Thank
a
you very
dinner.
much.
So come out at early. Dinner's starting at 6 p.m. So come out, have something to eat, and be entertained.
Yes, indeed. So, Andrew, until we
Yes,
talk
sir.
again, you know what I'm saying, because I have to call you during the week because them inspiration they me have to get to. Yeah, man, we have to talk. Maybe you can talk for a long time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very
Yeah,
much. Thank you very
And
much,
yes,
thanks
man.
Sister
for
Nadine.
taking time out. Thanks so much for taking time out to come on our show, Andrew. And like I said, this group is looking forward to seeing you at that Caribbean Awards show.
And
And
remember,
and
Angela,
Stan taking time out to having me.
and it's been our pleasure. And just say hello to the young ladies. Tell them to Pastor Rob, who they met
Definitely.
Tuesday night. Said, I'm so okay. So it's good to have had Andrew Bell with us. And wow, what an individual, Nadine.
Oh, yes, I am loving his voice. I'm looking forward to hearing it live. I'm looking forward to his new album and what's next for Andrew Bell.
Yes, indeed. So, in case you just bumped into us by going through Facebook or YouTube, this is a Jamaican Explosion, and we bring to you the best in Jamaica and in the diaspora, the best of Jamaica at home and abroad. And you can get us here on Saturday evenings from 5 to 7, and just informing you about things that are happening in and around the Atlanta area, as well as introducing you to artists that are performing here. Or sometimes we even bring artists on from Jamaica, up from Jamaica. But it's good that you're here with us this evening. And Nadine, what's going on around town? Anything that we should know about?
Well, right now, all roads lead to Rockbridge. Front page for the Valentine's Affair for Homewood, their 20th annual dinner and dance. So that's where that's happening tonight. That starts at 8 p.m. Yes, yes, yes. So go on out. Ladies, put on your red dress.
Okay, so it's a red affair.
Well, it's still Valentine's, and it's marketed as a Valentine event. So I'm sure there'll be so many ladies in their red.
Okay, all right. So ladies, if you missed out on some Valentine uh, uh, happenings during the week, this is a good chance tonight to go down to the front page. It's at the front page, right? And
Yes,
it's
the front page 8010 Rockford.
Rockbridge Road, and is that the Homewood,
Yeah, the
right?
Homewood Past Students Association. Homewood is also actually one of the nominees for a category for the Jamaica Cultural Museum. So Jamaica Cultural Awards show. Homewood is actually going to be one of the recipients. So that's also an exciting thing. So, guys, go on out, support Homewood. Also, we're encouraging you to go out and watch that Bob Marley movie, guys. Let's go out and watch that movie. I won't tell you my opinion just yet, but go on out, go watch that movie. Definitely, it has a lot of cultural stuff there, brings cultural awareness. And if you can, bring the family, because a lot of these kids who are born here, they don't know our rich history and the culture. They may probably just know about Bob Marley, the name, but not where the beginning started. So I encourage you guys, go on out and see the movie. And I didn't
Okay.
get paid for that.
Okay, okay, okay. All right. So she says she's not gonna tell us. She's not gonna tell us. Okay. You can't tell us just a little bit or
No,
what you
I
feel.
don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. How about next week?
Oh,
Next week, I'll give people my opinion. Okay. So I'm
oh,
giving them a few more days to go
to
watch
go.
it.
All
And
right.
next week, I'll give my little take on it. How about that?
Okay, all right, all right. Looking forward to that, Nadine. I want to hear what you think, and then I should have had a chance to see it by then myself, so we could share that those opinions with the folks next week here on Jamaican Explosion. We have Miss Sophia Nicholson up next, and she's waiting in the wings. She's coming on for us in this is Jamaica. Uh, Segment, and we're going to have her here on in just a couple of minutes. But let's hear some Andrew Bell take us into the I'm just Andrew Andrew Bell. There's more sellers than buyers. Yeah, please hear my prayer. Old ladies begging instead of schooling and just pure hustling. Did I try? Stand on my feet. I'm a little bit of cry. It just one lie. Oh yeah. I'm a little bit of try. To stand on my feet. I'm a little bit of cry. It just one lie. Oh yeah. It's a happy as life is door. Can't you see hands up from here? Doesn't work anymore. And I'm try. Stand on my feet high. I'm a little bit of cry. It just one lie. Oh yeah. I'm a little bit of try. Stand on my feet high. I'm a little bit of cry. It just one lie. Oh yeah. Christine have 7 degrees. Get round the corner. She's selling her body, spending years on her education. But she's searching. In the background, sounds of none other than Mr. Andrew Bell, Miss Sophia Nicholson. Welcome to the stage. I think you got some light coming in there on your. The lighting is kind of as your little
Wait,
light. Okay, we're seeing you,
what do you
but
mean? You're not seeing my big forehead?
no,
What's
no,
going
I'm
on?
seeing you, but I think you're lighting because you have too much light on.
Oh,
Maybe
so I need to take the light off from the front. Take out, close the
yeah,
window.
yeah. Just you have to close
Oh
a
my
window or something.
goodness.
So I'm gonna let you do that
So I take
because I
that
want to.
window there.
Yeah, I want to see you good, So we're gonna wait until you come back with that.
Oh
Okay.
Lord, no, you don't want to see
Okay.
me good. What's
Okay.
that?
All right. Make sure we see you properly on. Okay. Very good. Very good.
Tell
Oh,
me what. Oh, I
much
think the
better.
light
Much better.
behind you.
Yeah, yeah. But that's all right. Okay. So, Miss Sophia, how are you doing this evening?
Not bad
Welcome to
at
Jamaica
all.
Next.
I'm
Okay.
finally
All right.
here.
Yes. So you're coming on in the This is Jamaica segment today, and
Yes.
it's our pleasure to have you with us. It's approximately 5:58, going on to 6 o'clock, and we have Miss Sophia Nicholson with us, and she's uh, uh she um uh, she has so much things going on that I'm gonna let her tell you about herself right here. Sophia, tell us a little about Sophia.
All right. Thank you for having me, first of all. And I see you have a guest in standing by with us. Hello. Nice to see you both. Yes, so I'm Sophia Nicholson. I wear many hats and many wraps.
Mm-hmm.
It's Black
Okay.
History Month.
Yeah.
It's Black History Month. And once you see me, culture reeks. You just know right away this is a woman
Yeah.
that is not afraid of who she is or where she's from. As you hear the accent, I'm from Jamaica. I've been living in the United States for close to 20 something years. I always have to use my daughter's age to figure it out. So, because she was born here, baby. Yeah, but so I'm currently affiliated with This is Jamaica Poetry Scholarship. What would I say? It's one of these organizations that is dear to my heart because it features, or rather, it focuses on highlighting the talent in our Jamaican children. And it's done through poetry as well. As what it does, it brings out the patriotism. As you hear the poem that Peter Gracie so ably wrote called This is Jamaica. And each year we launch this poetry scholarship where
Right.
the
Hmm.
children are encouraged to recite the poetry in their own interpretation. And of course, we have a panel of judges that decide who wins first, second, and third place.
Hmm.
And as the years roll on, we've been getting so many talented kids. The prizes start changing into consolation prizes. And then the next thing we know, we start have entry rewards and so on because it's taken on. But yeah, so I am an ambassador for the This is Jamaica Poetry Scholarship organization. I also do a number of work in the diaspora regarding community service, assisting folks here in the community that are of Jamaican base. So there's a program that I do on Wednesdays on the Waves Radio, which is a Caribbean-based radio station here in South Florida. I'm in South Florida, by
Yeah.
the way, Miramar.
Yes, I
Yes.
know. We know. We
Yeah,
know.
right. Yeah. So I dabble in many things. I'm an actress as well, and I love poetry, which was my first passion too. That's why I got involved with it. This
Hmm.
is Jamaica Poetry
Hmm.
Scholarship organization. So I do many things in and around the community, and wherever the word Jamaica is, I try to maintain the high standard that we so want to ensure that is out there, and representing our country in a positive light. So when I step out of my home, I wear Jamaica, and I wear it very proudly. I don't compromise. My accent is strong. I don't apologize. This is
I
me.
could
This is
see.
it. Yes. And I've
Yeah.
always maintained that for the years I've lived here. Mhm.
That's good. Sophia, that's Nadine out there. She's my co-host.
That's what I was saying. I see a nice lady there in the waves.
Yeah, yeah,
Hi.
yeah,
So wait a
yeah.
minute. Hi, Nadine. You are Nadine back in Jamaica. When you reach your turn, Nadine.
Yes,
Ah, I
ma'am.
love that. I
Yes,
love that.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. When in
When
Rome, do like the Romans do. How
you
about
you
that?
you you got it, because back home I'm Sophia, and here I'm Sophia. Here I'm Sophia.
I got you, girl. I got you.
Yeah. So nice to be here with you all. But we're just so
Great.
happy for the work you're both doing, keeping the
Yeah.
Jamaican culture alive, and very happy in whatever forum or whatever platform we can use to send that positive message that Jamaican are so. We are doing things, and you're highlighting those in the community that are doing well for our country. In the performing arts, I think I heard someone singing earlier.
Yes. That was
Andrew Bell.
Mr. Andrew Bell, artist here, a local artist here in the Atlanta area, but he's also international. Surprisingly enough, I didn't know of him until probably about a month or two ago. He's been in Nambia and in Africa, and the reality of the situation is now we have reggae artists that are not even well known on the island, but they are more known in the international circuits.
International arena. Absolutely
Yes.
true. Absolutely
Hmm.
true. And we're proud of them for that, stepping
Of
out of their
course.
comfort zone and, waving the flag high in their different arenas and across the globe. Yeah, the global stage is amazing with what the Jamaicans are doing. And not just Jamaicans. I realize too that you possibly have Caribbean folks on that are just not
Right.
always Jamaicans, but because I extend my reach across the region. So I have a lot of folks within my corner that are from other islands, and
That's correct.
you may have read a part of the bio that I sent, which is I do a small program called The Culture Zone, and that's
Yes,
on
yes, yes, yes,
Time
yes.
TV. Yeah, so that's
Mhm.
on YouTube access now, and
Mm.
most of the programs that I've already recorded are now looping on the YouTube channel Times TV, and from that platform, I interview a number of the folks within the Caribbean region that are in the performing arts and food and culture and fashion, and just folks doing and sharing their
Yes.
talent with the world. So it's an amazing opportunity.
Sophia, this is what I like about you. We both went to the same broadcasting school.
Yes, I did a
Eh,
stint with Connecticut School of
School of
Broadcasting, because when I left Jamaica,
Broadcasting.
yes,
It's,
When I
yeah.
left Jamaica, I worked in the hospitality industry as a young girl. I grew
Yes.
up in the hotel industry. So service
Mm-hmm.
was always first and foremost to me. But having worked with the microphone in the hotel and emceeing the events and getting the guests going, because I don't know, you might be familiar with what they call playmakers. They
Yes.
called me
Yes.
an entertainment coordinator. So when you go to the
Yes.
resorts in the island, the all-inclusives, and you see those folks say, volleyball, come on now, let's go, reggae dance class, and we
That's you.
emceeing the night event. That would have been me 30 odd years ago. So anyway, fast forward when I left Jamaica,
Yeah.
having done that and worked with the microphone, I thought I'd really want to work as a broadcaster. Irie
Yes.
Times, not Irie Times, Irie FM had
Yes.
started in Jamaica when I was
Yeah.
leaving.
Mm-hmm.
And had I not left, I would have started with Irie FM because they were right there in Ocho-Rios. I worked at Couples Hotel, and Irie FM's headquarters was in Ochi. So
Mm-hmm.
I said, you know what, I'm not going to give up that dream. So when I landed, I enrolled in Connecticut School of Broadcasting, where we had what would you say, one campus was here because, they're all
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
So I did that, completed my course, and just again solidified my interest in working in media, and absolutely love it and been doing it since. Yeah.
That's great. That's great to see a fellow. Well, actually, I went to the one in Connecticut, the
The
base,
main, yes.
the base one.
Yeah.
But I think uh, you're probably one of the few that I've met that have actually come out of Connecticut School of Broadcasting. So I say, oh, yeah, look
Can
at
you
that. Yeah,
imagine that?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Small
the
world.
An alumni.
We have
Yeah.
something in common, right? We all can
yeah.
see
Yes,
that.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have had different students from the Atlanta,
This
Jamaica.
is Jamaica.
This is
The
Jamaica. The
contestant.
contestants came up, has
Yes.
come on the show,
Mm-hmm.
and several of the principals from the school came on the show over the last month or so, and I'm just so impressed with what the This Is Jamaica is doing, and
The foundation, yes.
and also in what is planned for this year, because the competition has begun again, right?
We're launching in a little while, because as soon as
Mm-hmm,
one competition closes, we start encouraging the students
mm-hmm,
to get in gear, get the poem,
mm-hmm,
start studying it, start planning
mm-hmm.
on how you're going to present. So I would say the contest is ongoing. So
Okay.
once we end and award the winners, we're saying to folks, get ready. Teachers, get ready. Start rehearsing with your students or strategizing how you're going to present to beat out the winner for this, for 2023. So it's a constant thing. The foundation doesn't sleep. We're always looking at how we can
Mm-hmm,
enhance and do
mm-hmm.
things for the children in Jamaica. Right now, Peter Gracie just showed me some pictures of the children farming at one of the
Yeah.
schools that entered. And I was so impressed with that, because I remembered, and I'm going to brag now, I went to St. Andrew High. Hello. So we also we also did a little farming there too, because
Mm-hmm.
that school is so rounded. The way they taught us ladies, that nothing is too hard for us to do,
Mhm,
and
mhm,
we're
mhm.
multifaceted there. They encourage us in the arts, they encourage us in the field of science. It was an all-rounded school for me, St. Andrew High for girls. So farming, they did a small agricultural program in the science department, and you should see me a plant corn. But
Mhm.
anyway, it was quite interesting to get us ladies to realize that it's good to till the soil and, to reap what you sow.
Well,
So, mhm.
I'm hoping definitely you guys will share some of those pictures with us, because we'd like to share it with our listeners and our viewers, because those are
Yes.
awesome
I'm
pictures.
gonna have Mr. Gracie reach out, or maybe Mia through her connections with your team. But the kids are doing well, and as you know, once the kids win, they're considered ambassadors. So
Yes.
they too have to step up and
Mhm,
start thinking that they're carrying the flag of a foundation that is about something, and it's about uplifting the young, and they have their little kids too that consider them role models. They're now,
Yeah.
they're elevated to another level now. Well, remember back in the day, well, not back in the day, they still have the pageants, right? So
Yeah.
the ladies wearing the crown represent Jamaica and so
Uh-huh.
on, and
Uh-huh.
have those young people looking up and trying to emulate them. So is the This Is Jamaica Foundation with these young kids. We consider them role models. And
Yes.
they're now having to step up to the plate and carry the flag high and
Mhm.
say, listen, I represent my country. I represent This Is Jamaica Poetry Scholarship Foundation. So, them have to behave themselves and them have to do good in school. So it's quite a calling, quite a task. So, and I'm very proud of those that we've had so far. And just so you know, the ones that came second, third, and run up
Yes.
in,
Yeah.
in the competition, they're ready again, because they're coming for the crown. So
The-
Yes,
they
they
do,
want to
yes.
be the new ambassador.
Yes, they want to take on that role. So we have encouraged them that they can enter again. So, and just, up the game. So quite a program. Very, very happy that Peter Gracie thought of it and that he shared the poem that's so dear
Mhm.
to his heart,
Mhm.
expressing his love and passion for Jamaica,
Wow.
and we're
Wow.
very happy for that. Yeah.
So Sophia, I hear a little bit of Miss Lou in you,
Oh,
I hear a little.
hello. The time. I'm glad you hear that, and I don't ramp with that. When I was
Come on
leaving
now.
Jamaica, I brought up I wish if I was in my office, I would grab the book and show you. Jamaica Labrish Don't Play. I
All
traveled with
right.
that book. That was the thing that I brought next to my passport
Yes, yes,
because
yes,
I
yes.
know that just speaks to my culture. So I love Miss Lou. She has influenced my work. And
Mm-hmm.
I remembered we celebrated her birthday at St. Andrew High School, even though she did not go to Andrew, she went to Excelsior. But we had some
Okay.
connections with one of the playwrights, Louis Marriott. His daughters attended St. Andrew High, and they got her to come and we celebrated her birthday, and I performed for her, and she signed a little piece of paper. You try to get what do you call what do you say, run for
Autograph.
autograph. Me never even known about autograph. Them uncle said, go on to Miss Lou, make she sign the paper. So I grabbed the program and she signed on the back. She signed on the back to Abuno Nunos because I performed as Edna in the play. And she
All
said to
right, all
Abuno
right.
Nunos, Edna, keep on keeping on, never stop, because she was encouraging me to do what I love to do, and that has sat with me, and I've held that dear to my heart. So yes, I do perform Miss Lou's poetry here, there, and everywhere. So people
So
call me little.
so you know what we're gonna do now, because when you come on Jamaican Explosion, if you say you do something, we want to hear you do it, So we want to hear
The proof is in the pudding.
that's it. This is
All right.
Jamaican Explosion.
So make we explode now. So I'm gonna give you a piece by Miss Lou.
I love that. I love that. I love that.
This one, let me see if I can remember it now. Whenever I do events at, in the audience, as I said, I work in the diaspora. So I'd look in the audience and I'd see a lot of people. I said, anybody
Okay.
here from Jamaica? Anybody from Jamaica? The whole audience, everybody hand up. I said, nobody not left back home. So it seems like everybody is here. So I said, Miss Lou had the vision and she wrote a piece called America. And she
Okay. All
started
right.
by saying, every seki got him jeggy. Every puppy got him flea. And you no smarty if you not got family overseas. Uncle Zaki send a parcel. Earmail cable come from Sue. Sammy boat pull out this morning. You don't hear Sarah flu. Everybody this talk about fingerprinting and passport, finance board, American Council, Airways, ticket, winter port. I wonder if I thought they find me poor little Jamaica. Make everybody that live up and go America. By the time you say puss pick as your quint as your yarn, you miss Maddy and Bops you here. Is America them gone? Some a go for vacation, some a go for turn high. Everybody a travel, but the whole of them a fly. Me ask myself what matter. Me ask myself what make. Is tidal wave or earthquake or a storm them that expect? Jane, she says she sees so much old friend when she strolled down New York that she think it's Duke Street or Luke Lane should I walk. Me da go follow fashion. If you not follow fashion, you will never in a style. So me da go follow fashion. Me da go lift up and go away. Anytime you know hear me mouth, is America me there. Ay, ay, ay.
Ay, ay,
Yeah. All
ay.
right.
Ay, ay, ay.
Sophia, Miss Nicholson, boy, I'm telling you.
Miss
I'm
Blue
telling
would
you.
have been so proud of you. You are taking everything the bunononos and you are running
To
with it. You
heart.
are pouring into these new younger kids. You are making her proud.
We take
Yes,
it to
indeed.
heart. We take it to heart.
So yeah, Sophia, do you travel out? Where are you located now? And do you
So
travel up to
I'm
up?
properly in Miramar, South Florida, but I do travel to Orlando. I
Okay,
well, there are times I'm called to MC events, and as long as they're within reach by an airplane or a car, I'm there. So
okay,
I travel around. I've hosted events in Jamaica. I just did a wedding in Tampa. So I
okay.
drive if I can, and locations
Hmm.
that I have to fly, folks fly me. So I'm all over. So yes, I travel. Me well
So,
traveled. Yes,
we have
Regular, very, very regular.
to
very
get you up
regular.
here in Atlanta. We have to get you up here in Atlanta. We have
Yes,
to
I
get
used to
you.
fly to Atlanta. I used to fly to Atlanta to host. Well, I was a co-host for a big fashion show called A Fashion Affair with she's gonna kill me, Norma Jean Martin. So I used to travel and host the fashion show with Weston Horton, put on by Norma Jean over there in Atlanta. That was some years ago. So I love doing
Mhm.
fashion shows because I used to do that on the North Coast. You know, every hotel have like a fashion show. So of course I'm going
Mhm.
to be MC the fashion show, and it's always the fashion that's at the boutique at the hotels, right? So whatever boutique is there, and we want to encourage the guests to come on in and buy. Sophia's out there with a microphone, encouraging them, and the girls walking and strutting their stuff, and oh my god, it was fun. So I MC fashion show as well. So yeah, man, I've been to Atlanta, the great Hotlanta.
Atlanta, yes,
Yes.
yes, yes. I'm always in Miramar, so the next time I'm coming that way, I'll see if you're available. How about that?
Yes, please. I'm gonna. Yeah, well, of course, Doc has my digits. He can share it,
Yes,
and we can link.
yes,
Yeah.
most most definite. But I want to. I mean that was a couple of years ago. I want
Yeah.
you in Atlanta uh, soon.
Yes,
We have
and
to.
Pat Backus had a radio program in Atlanta by
Yeah, I
Nationwide
remember.
Radio.
Hmm.
Pat and I are good friends,
Yeah,
and we've been squirting the corners and talking and thinking we
that's
need to
good.
rehash that and so on. But so we never know. But I Atlanta, hello, the second Mecca for Jamaica. Everybody is there.
Yes, yes. We're
Yeah.
catching up to New York. We're catching up to New York. How about
Big
that?
time, big time,
Yeah.
big time. So
Yes.
I love Atlanta. Yeah.
See somebody shouting, giving you a shout out, Sophia, in the chat,
Let me
Pastor
see.
Rob.
Is who that?
Okay. So let
Big
me
up
go
the
on
Sophia.
and get
Oh,
the
it's
check.
from our team. It's from our I. It's Mia from our team from This Is Jamaica.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Let me
yeah.
see. Okay. Oh, yes.
From
Yeah, yeah.
KUO magazine. Yes. I hope you're
Yes.
feeling better, Miss Mia. Bless up
Yes.
yourself. Yeah.
Yes, Mayor. Say likewise here. I hope you're feeling better. And it's good to see that you're tuning in with us this evening. Yeah. Yes, indeed. So, um, yes. So, Sophia, uh, we know that there are a lot of young folks out there that would love to get into the business, into the media business, and so forth like that, and get started. What's your advice to those that are out there and like to get into the business?
Well, here's the thing, and I'll tell them my route. After having gone to the Connecticut School of Broadcasting to just kind of formalize the training and kind of understand the ins and
Hmm.
outs and the back end of the media business, I I found, well, here's what you do. You listen out. You hear the radio stations that are in your zone, in your area, and try to at least connect with one person. If you have the talent and the passion and the drive, you
Hmm.
just need to get one person behind the microphone who's willing to give you a chance. So I
That's
happened
correct.
at the time moving to Miramar, found out the local radio station, found out the person in charge, made a
Hmm.
call and said, listen, I'm interested. Sometimes they're going to turn it on, but here's what I do. I try to uh, have them come hear me, because remember one time I used to have to send a little tape on
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
a
mm-hmm,
little cassette player.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Most
But
definitely,
now,
most definitely.
yeah, back in the day, right? But
Yeah.
now, if you can get someone who is affiliated with a radio station to kind of catch you in action
Mm-hmm,
during what you like to do,
mm-hmm.
that is almost like an audition in itself. So reached out to the local radio station. The person
Mm-hmm.
in charge said, yeah, everybody wants to be on the radio. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I tell you, I have the passion, the drive, and I want to do it, and I can do it. So one of my events that I had coming, I invited them, and they
Okay.
came and saw me in action. So
Right.
that is a little bit even better than doing a tape and submitting, because they get tons of tape and they're just going to toss them. So if you can
Yeah.
get someone to actually see you in action and
Mm.
then prove yourself, that is where I started, and we met and we talked, and it was, the rest is history. So stick to, and then here's what you do too. You constantly watch and listen and
Yes,
learn. Okay.
that's
I
correct.
Here's my role models back in the day, or for folks that encouraged me, was Faye Ellington. I used to
Yeah,
watch
oh,
Faye.
yes, yes, fair.
I
Mm-hmm,
watch Faye, and these
mm-hmm.
are media moguls, media
Yeah,
icons.
yes, of course.
Elaine Witt was one of the more demure one, but Faye had that
Mm-hmm.
fire that I saw
Yes.
myself as a Faye Ellington, just being real and true to my culture. So they
Yeah,
encouraged me. And I remember Joan Andrea Hutchinson having gone
Mm-hmm.
on television as well in her true form. She got a little flack, but that did not stop her. So those are the folks that I kind of looked at and said, you know what? I can see myself in these folks. And I moved to the US and I see the big fancy Oprah. Yeah, wouldn't reach the Oprah level, but already coming with that passion of knowing that you can be authentic. And when you're going in it,
yes,
make sure
yes,
you
yes.
are
Mm-hmm.
yourself, because there's no other you. You are unique
Mm,
and you know what you're bringing to the table. So bring your true self to the platform. And with that, if you have the passion, it will take, because that's what people are looking for. They are looking for authenticity. They're looking for people who are really true to who they are. You don't need to copy anybody. I just mentioned Faye because
that's correct.
I saw how passionate she was. I felt
Mm,
that I could do what she's doing, and I knew I had that same drive. So look for somebody that you can have as a role model, and then
that's
take it from
correct.
there. Yeah.
And
Um,
I know you mentioned one second. You mentioned Pat Bakers.
Yes.
Several years ago, when I had just moved to the Atlanta area, even though I did radio in Springfield, Massachusetts for a long time, I was trying to break into the market here, and I
Mm-hmm.
actually had a show. But she was on Saturdays at 12 o'clock. My show would
Yes.
come on Sunday evenings. It was straight radio, and I did a little gospel thing because I'm a pastor, and I did a little gospel
Mm-hmm.
thing. But I heard her face, so I made it my duty to stop by and look at her while she was doing her thing during
Yes.
Saturdays. Yeah, but she was the big wig then, so
Oh,
to speak.
absolutely. Yes.
So I waved at her and she waved, and just, you know what I'm saying. But you're right. You find the places where the radio stations are. I we have graduated now because this is
Mm-hmm.
video broadcasting. So I've moved from radio now to video broadcasting, which is the thing that's in. But we are willing to give anyone a chance, or to give anyone a try. If you feel that you have it, and you want to come up and showcase your talent here on Jamaican
Yes.
Explosion, we'll give you a try.
And
Speaking
that's
about that,
awesome. Yeah, that's good.
go Nadine. I
Yeah,
think
I'm
you
just
had
telling you
something.
that's good, and I thank you for doing that and extending to the young people with the talent. And I also would encourage them
Yes,
to start by being an intern. Say I volunteer at the radio
yes,
station, so you can get
yes.
behind the scenes and understand the ins and outs
Mhm.
of, because nothing
That's
like hands
correct.
on. So volunteer your time and
Hmm.
work those folks in the business who understand the business, and then before you know it, they're not sending you running you to just pick up coffee or a CD or a cassette.
That's
You're
correct.
then
That's correct.
sometimes somebody doesn't show up and they want you to stop in to fill a gap so you can hold
That's
a gap.
correct.
Just being at the right place at the right time,
The
but you
right
have to
time.
position yourself. You have to be in it to win it. So throw your ticket in, my friends. Throw your ticket in.
I was definitely gonna follow up on that, Sophia, because I listened to Les Brown, and one of his motivational thing is like you gotta be hungry for it. You gotta
Yes.
position yourself, even if they tell you no. Just be persistent. That's one of his key things, and I hear that coming out from you.
Yes, keep at it, keep at it, keep at it, never stop. Because here's the thing, I'm going to say this to the young folks that are listening. Anything that you're doing that you find you do it with ease, you do it seamlessly, and you do it without much effort, that is your passion. So once you identify that passion, you're going to go for it. Just go for it. So yes, and you must be hungry. I told my crew at This Is Jamaica Poetry Scholarship Foundation that when I look at the young kids in this competition, I see myself and remember how hungry I was. I was hungry to get out there and do what I know is in my gut, something I love. So I entered the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission, JCDC. Remember those competition back in the day where you enter poetry. And if I'm anywhere that there's an open mic, don't play with me. If I'm sitting down and somebody say, would you like the opportunity to get on the microphone? My hand gone up long time. So be hungry for it, be ready for it, and take the challenge. Take the challenge, my friends. Go for it. Once you do it, it's going to be something that you're going to do seamlessly. It's your passion and you're going to be authentic.
Well, I definitely can hear you coming through the passion. I can literally hear the passion coming through about how passionate you are about what you do. And that to me, when you're doing what you love, it comes so
Yes.
natural. And it doesn't even sometimes, even if you're getting paid for it, it doesn't even seem that way because you're just doing what you love.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, the saying is, if you love your job, you never work a day in your life. And I believe it. I'm not sure who coined that phrase, but I strongly believe that. So let me see if I can turn on a light. I don't know if oh, it's too bright. Is it too bright? I just turned on an overhead lamp. All right. Yeah. So this is it, my friends. We love talking to the young people. We love encouraging them. And you know, this is what we do with every platform you have. You are making a difference. Yes, you love it. You have the passion for it, but once you open that microphone, whatever it is you're saying must be, and I encourage folks to do that.
I see Mia cheering you on. She says you're our Caribbean Oprah.
Oh, darling, anytime. And you know something, if you're not stand up strong, we start bar like she too. You know.
Well, you need to start giving away cars, okay? Give us
Yes,
a car, and you get a car, and you get a car, okay?
Yeah, that seems to be the mark that everybody used to gauge when you reach to that level, when you're able to give away cars. But we are in our small corner, my darling, and yes, we'll claim it. We do what we can in our small corner and make a big difference. You know, to make a wave, it takes a pebble, right? One little pebble, drop it in the water, and we're gonna get the ripples going, and then it turns into a wave. So I really love this, and as I said, I encourage the young people because we have to make way for them. We have to make way for them, right? So folks listening, you just go with gusto after your passion. And again, once you do something from the heart, it's gonna come off in an authentic way. And then folks know, they can read through it. And I just love doing this.
Okay, I know that you're not able to give away a car, but hopefully you'll say, and this school gets a trophy, and this school gets a farm, and
That's it. Because with you got it. Because now there's one aspect of the foundation that they're doing what they call the mural. So for the school, we highlight the school. We encourage the schools each year to send their best, and we reward the school. So we're hoping that more schools will get on board. So with the winning school, we try to do what we consider there's an option, either a mural to show the poem in its entirety, as well as a picture of the winner and Peter, the author's picture as well. Or we asked if we could do this coming year maybe a trophy or a plaque So if we can say one plaque for you, but it's going to be once a year, right? But we are looking at doing more consolation prizes and more things to get a broader reach. But yeah, it's going to happen. Every single, we're not going to stop till every school in Jamaica is aware of This is Jamaica poetry competition, because as I said earlier, the winner is now an ambassador. And if you can get the youngsters to feel that pride about Jamaica and to feel that they can step out and wear the country as a flag on their head, if you encourage everyone to feel that way, what a better Jamaica we will have.
Yeah, that's
Because
self-love.
everybody have that mandate, that responsibility on his shoulder to make sure you're doing well, and not just back in Jamaica. When these young kids start traveling too, they'll always remember, I am, or I was, actually it's not was, you're always going to be an ambassador for This is Jamaica Poetry Scholarship. From your win, I hit that, it lock. So you'll always be mindful that you're carrying the flag of Jamaica. And if we can get as many children as possible to do that and to feel that country pride, hello, it
Just
does.
just remind us, Sophia, how many years now has this competition been going?
We're baby, just 3, and yet we have made waves and ripples. As I said, one little pebble. So it's just been around for 3 years. We've had 3, we'll consider them queens, right? But as I said, it's growing from strength to strength. When the competition ends, it doesn't stop there. The crew still meets. We're still talking and pounding out ideas as to how to make a difference in more children's lives. And as I mentioned, with how we encourage the children to be ambassadors and they then become role models for their little peers, we also look at the family. It's a holistic approach. So we're not just get a winner and she's gone. We stay with them, we follow up, we talk with them, we encourage them, even in schoolwork, and the family now becomes our family. So
That's
their family, their mother, you should hear Peter Gracie calling the parents by first name, and so it's like we're broadening the reach and we're expanding the family of Jamaica through This is Jamaica Poetry.
Okay, Sophia. Wow. I see you could go at it for a long time.
Hello.
Yes, I could see so. So and I thought I had you on before, but I didn't have you on before.
We
Okay, but
attempted, but we had some scratches. We
oh yeah,
attempted.
yeah. You were
Yeah.
you're in the car last time.
Yes, I
Okay,
was
yeah,
all the way in Lehigh Acres. But
yes.
yes, Doc, you have to watch me, because my mother said me born with radio in my mouth.
Ah, they used to tell you that you enter into the right profession. You're in the right
Hello.
profession. That's
Straight.
what I'm saying. But we have Joan Edgehill coming up for the Strength to Beat section next. So we're gonna invite you back again. Well, I mean, anytime you're ready to come, man. That's all right. Just make Jamaican Explosion one of your homes.
That's right. So when I have
Yes.
anything new to share, I can
Yeah,
drop you a
yeah,
ping
yeah,
and say,
man.
listen,
Yes,
I have to
yes.
share this.
Yeah,
Yes.
man. Most definitely, because we can't do it all in a one session and so forth like that. And, a fellow classmate like yours is always welcome.
There you go. Nah.
so,
Yeah.
so
So
it's a very,
thank you.
and it's been a pleasure, a pleasure.
Yes.
I'm so amazed that with all the amazing individuals that surround Peter Gracie. I tell Peter that I'm following in his footsteps. I want those the amazing individuals like those surrounding Pastor Shaw, Pastor
Yes.
Rob. You know what I'm saying? Because you all are so proficient and efficient in the things that you do. And we enjoy having you all here with us on a Saturday evening on Jamaican Explosion. We send a link, the YouTube link, and that YouTube link is given for you to give out to those that you want to listen and for those who want to join the chat. So when you're on, just send the YouTube link and say this is where you could listen to us. And if you want to participate in the chat, just like Mia did earlier, then the audience joins in the chat. We're trying to get the chat activated and going around here. Okay, but it's good to have you, and we look forward to having you back again. Okay.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
thank you, thank you. Miss Lucy. Walk good and
Ah,
make good
All
go
right,
follow you.
Sophia
Take care, darling. See you soon.
from Nadine.
Nadine, take care. All right, bye.
bye bye.
Stand on my feet high, and a little bit of cry. It's just one lie, round neck, and a little bit of try. To stand on my feet high, and a little bit of cry. It's just one lie, round neck, me just got a lie.
Very pleasant good evening to you once again. This is a Jamaican Explosion on a Saturday evening, going down into the evening times now, and we've just been having just a great job here, a great show here with all the different individuals, and somebody has their radio on, or some getting a little feedback here. I'm not sure where it's coming from, but we have with us Miss Joan Edgehill, Vice President of This is Jamaica, and President of is that correct?
That's correct. You're
Okay,
doing well so far.
okay. And so we're glad to have you here with us this evening. I'm trying to figure out where that feedback is coming from, but I
Can't tell.
can't tell. Okay,
I don't think it's me.
no. My cell phone's off, so it's not on the telephone anymore. I wonder if it's coming from the. Hold on 1 second here. 1 second, 1 second. We're going to get to the bottom of it here. It might be coming from the. Okay. Let me see. Okay. How about that? Okay.
Better. Hmm.
That's better.
Yes.
hmm Anyways, we're going to try to go on here. So we have Joan, and
Right.
it's good to have you here with us this evening.
It's my pleasure.
And
And yes,
you're on for the strength to breathe this evening.
strength to breathe. We all need that, don't we?
hmm
And I'm glad to be on to represent Ms. Mia Allman, who is the president of the
Okay.
Strength to Breathe.
hmm
And I'm one of her ambassadors on there,
hmm
as well as the president of the Jamaican American Association and vice president of This is Jamaica. I'm a real Jamaican. I have a whole bunch of jobs. Unfortunately, they're all volunteering jobs.
Well,
But it's good. It's good to keep busy.
so what's upcoming for the Strength to Breathe? What new project?
Yeah, lots of new things planned. I think most of it will be centered around mental health, from what I know. And her vice president came on, and she told her some things that she had planned as well. But they will be having a special poetry contest, as you know, where the children will recite The Strength to Breathe, and will also get a scholarship from that. Very similar to the This is Jamaica, except the poem will be different, and it will be at a particular school each time. So all the children in that school will participate.
Okay. So, Joan, go ahead and tell us about. I know we have had you here once before. Go ahead
Yes.
and tell us. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. I'm a mother. I'm a Christian. I am an author, a new author. I wrote a book of poetry called Still We Smile. Yes, following in the steps of Mr. Peter Gracie. I actually had written poems before, but he inspired me to write a book, to
hmm
put it in the book form. So, yes, it's called Still We Smile. And the title poem is also called Still We Smile. And it reflects, the importance of not showing what you've been through. Some of us, we go through hell and we show it, and
hmm
we whine
hmm
about it and we complain all the time. And there are others of us, like myself, And people like Mia, who I think she's already told her history. I don't want to tell anything she hasn't told, that she's a cancer survivor,
Hmm.
and one wouldn't know that because she worked so hard to accomplish so many things. And I'm the same way. I try not to constantly harp on my being sick or my having been through
Hmm.
something difficult. And there's a lot of people like that, that until you hear their what's the word, testimony, you'll be shocked. You'll be like, wow, you really have had all these things happen to you. So that is what the book is about. And there are other poems in there, but that's the main one, the title one.
So can you give us a little excerpt of that?
Of Still We Smile.
Yes.
Okay, the whole poem is only about a minute or two, so I could read it.
Okay, sure.
Okay, it's called Still We Smile by Joan M. Scott Lewis. Smiling makes the shackles fall, secure and safe from valleys deep and the darkest of shadows. Though arrows aimed to cause distress with words of vile contempt would seek to harm and see us crumble, our smile will not relent. Through it all we smile, grateful to be present for even a while. Our smile may seem naive to some and lay oblivious to others, but choose to smile we will, no matter the circumstance. There lies within a strength of power, keeping us humble, sustaining quiet confidence. Amidst the tempest, we persist. We will not buckle. With heads held high, we will not sink, nor will we flinch. The battle is already won. The victory is nigh. Above the waters of despair, we float like lilies on a lake. Nothing can pull us under, nor keep us down. What we show may not be our experience. We have suffered much, endured even more. Still we smile, still we dance and sway, moving to melodies so divine, smiling each step of the way.
Love
Wow.
it.
Yes, thank you. That's like an overcomer's song. Thank you for the applause. I love the background.
We are loving it, and I'm sure that's gonna
Wow.
be a lot of motivation for others. That you
Yes.
just gotta hang in there. You gotta smile and put a
But
smile on it instead of a frown.
I know,
Mm.
I know. And a smile can mean not only something to you, but to the person that you smile at. So many
Wow.
times I'm feeling down, I'll go somewhere and someone just smiles at me. And you realize, life is still got some good things. There are good people out there. So
Yeah.
smiling is good for yourself and for those around you, right?
Definitely. And I
Yeah.
remember when I think we interviewed Peter, and he said something about he says it's a perfect day. So each time somebody asks me how's my day, that's the first thing that pops into
Perfect
my
day.
head. Whether it's a horrible day or not, that's the first thing that pops into my head. It's a perfect day.
Yeah, he has a lot of goodies. I stole one of his lines that he says a lot. Has nothing to, he always tells me what people think of him has nothing to do with him. And I actually told him I put that line in one of my poems. It has nothing to do with me.
But
Yeah.
Joan, you're a poet to reckon with in your own respects, though. Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that poem. I love that poem.
Thank
I
you.
love all of these poems that you bring our way,
Yes.
and Nadine, I think I'm gonna be studying to be I have to be a poet too.
We need to have
I,
classes, right? Let's all be poets.
let's all just be poets, you
I
know.
know. For me, Joan, it's the way
Yes.
you bring it out. I can feel the emotions. I can feel it
Yes.
motivating and
Yeah.
inspiring me. That is what I'm feeling when I listened to
Thank
that
you.
poem.
Thank you. Every line in that really means something to
Mm.
me. even at the beginning, where it says, though arrows aimed with vile contempt, because
Right.
there are people out there like that
Yes.
who are trying to tear other people down, wants to
Yes.
make you feel bad about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Still, you smile. You can still smile
Still
at them because
smile.
you recognize what they're doing.
Still you
And
smile.
yes, and don't let it
Mm.
affect you.
Wow.
It might be upsetting, but don't let it get the best of you. You cannot do that. None of
Mm.
us can. And it all fits too with the poems, The Strength to Breathe. Because
That's
as I
correct.
was thinking about that poem, I loved it from the first time I heard it.
Mm-hmm.
And I said,
Mm-hmm.
oh, that resonates with me so much. The greatness
Yes.
of me is yet to come. Like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But the thought came to me about breathing,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
how without breath,
Wow.
you're dead. We die.
Mm.
The
Mm-mm.
act of breathing means to inhale
Yes.
and exhale.
Mm-hmm.
And both are equally important. Some people might say inhaling is better, exhaling is better, but you need both, because
Yes.
when you inhale good things,
Mm-hmm.
take care of yourself, you
Mm-hmm.
are nourished by
Mm-hmm.
people around you, kind people, godly people who put into you. You're inhaling, and exhale all the negative.
Mm.
Right?
Yes.
Just exhale all the toxic
Yeah.
things, the carbon dioxide,
Mm.
you exhale all of that and pull in the oxygen. So it just, as I was thinking about coming on, it dawned
Mhm.
on me, yes, the strength
Yeah.
to breathe, I think of it more poetically, but then I
Yeah.
thought of it physically as
Yes.
well, how
Mm-hmm.
important it is to breathe and to
Yeah.
let it go.
So I see you
Yeah.
doing I see you doing the mental, and I see you bringing the physical, and
Yes.
even on a spiritual level. Now let's take it all three.
Amen. Yes.
As a pastor, I can't leave out that spiritual
Oh,
part of
I
my
want
life.
it. Bring it.
You know,
Bring
that,
it.
that spirit of exhaling, of
Yes.
inhaling. All that God has created and placed here in this
Mhm.
space for us to inhale, for us to take in.
Amen.
We take it in, and we exhale it back out to those that are around us that needs to be uplifted.
Amen.
I think I got the right show here.
Yes, yes, you got the right show. It's true. It's true, because exhaling can help other people.
Yes.
Because even again, back
Yes.
to the
Mm,
poem, when
mm,
you exhale,
yeah.
the plants they benefit,
Mm, my
right?
God. Hmm.
They benefit from our exhaling. That carbon dioxide is helping the flowers and the
Yeah.
trees and those things to grow. So yeah,
And oftentimes, Joan, we
yeah.
keep things to ourselves.
Mm.
We experiences that we have gone through, and we keep them to ourselves. But when we exhale them, we allow other folks now, other people to learn from what we have learned. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Beautifully said. I'm glad you brought that up. That shame, right? I
Yes.
remember, I think not so much now, but a lot of people with cancer, they don't want
Mm,
to know. It's as
yeah.
though they think, I don't know what they think really, but I was not one of those.
Hmm.
Everybody knew, my entire association,
Yeah.
everyone around me, because I didn't know if maybe I could help someone else by telling
Hmm.
them. So plus I spoke to God about it. What do you want me to do now? Because I was so
Yeah.
upset at first with him.
Yeah.
How could you do this to me?
Yeah.
Here I
Yeah.
am trying my best to live
Mm,
right and so on. And I recognized afterwards
mm.
it had nothing to do with that.
Wow. Wow.
So, he spoke
Wow.
to my heart, and I
Yeah.
realized, there's a reason. So what do I go ahead? I see
Yeah.
Nadine wanting to speak.
I
Let me
know,
let
I
me
know,
let me
I
say.
know. Well, Joan, I'm also
Yeah.
a survivor, but I was not like
My
you. I
God.
didn't want to tell everybody. I just felt okay. It was
Mm-hmm.
it was a stigma,
Yes.
basically, something to be ashamed
Mhm.
of. So
Yes.
unlike you, but just as years go by and more people
You're
are coming
learning.
forward to share their stories, I'm stepping forward too.
Yes, it's sad that people makes, and to not to be picking on anyone, but I think Caribbean people in particular, and Jamaicans, Bajans, all of them, they keep that in. If they have cancer, they do not like to tell anyone. Like they take it on as if it's something they did wrong,
Hmm.
rather than
Hmm.
realizing it's not. I mean, it's because of the stigma,
That
because
is
other people treat you as though you've done something wrong.
right.
For example, when my daughter was diagnosed, someone said to her, "Why are you telling everybody?" And she says, "Why wouldn't I?" She says, "I didn't do anything wrong. I want to tell it because, again, someone might gain some hope, something from me. They see me still here, still breathing."
Hmm.
In Mia's case, 27 years, I think.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
something
I'm
you've got to
24.
tell it.
I'm 24.
You're kidding me. Wow. Praise be to God. Hallelujah. He's awesome. He's
Yes,
awesome.
it is.
Yeah, man, that's beautiful. I would never have known. Still we smile. There you go. Still we smile. There's no way I would even, oh my gosh. I've guessed. Never have guessed. So, and that's a good thing. You want to keep
Yes.
living so that people don't even realize. So,
Sometimes the good Lord will give us things
yes,
we're going through things in order for us to teach others
yes.
and to share that experience with others.
Mhm.
And I could see both of you all, and I didn't know that about Nadine at all. So that's
But let me just say this. Can I butt in a minute?
yes,
I
go
wanted
ahead.
to say that, Nadine, you said 24 years. You only look 24.
I
So
know. I keep
it's
telling
like,
everybody that. I keep
wait
telling
a minute.
everybody that. So thank you.
How is that even possible? But,
I know. I keep telling everybody that, right, Pastor Rob?
oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
God.
She keep telling everybody that.
I mean, yeah. No, I
Yeah.
expected 4 years maybe. Praise God,
Wow.
though.
Wow,
Yes.
wow, wow.
You look
You all have been an inspiration to me today, and I know you're inspiring
good.
others that are watching today. Whatever time you're watching the program, because we come on from between
Yeah.
5 and 7 on Saturday, but the show runs entire week. Because it's on video on the Facebook or YouTube.
Yes.
So wherever it's been an inspiration for us today, and I'm learning so much from this. Miss Joan, you are a powerhouse
Thank
in your
you.
own respect. I love your poetry. I love your inspirational and about even within the breast cancer arena. And I will not let you leave here without speaking about the president of the Jamaica American Association of Central Florida. So
Yes.
how many hats are you wearing?
Oh my goodness. Before I get to that, in my case, it's not breast cancer. It was something called multiple myeloma. Which
Oh,
scared the out of me.
yeah,
Never have heard of it. And
right,
that's a blood cancer.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, but that's another story for another
Yeah.
time.
I
And
Joan,
be to
Joan,
God.
a lot of persons, the minute they hear cancer, they associate it with
Oh,
just breast, but it's
breast
not only
cancer.
breast,
Yes,
because
Yeah.
mine was
yes.
not breast either. So
Oh, see, there you go.
it
It's
was
just me as
cervical.
this.
It was
And,
cervical. So
and,
yes,
Yes,
there's so
and
many
I'm
types.
so many
And
times.
I must share this though because I was diagnosed with kidney issues from way back when,
Mhm.
but I've got that under control. But when I went for that, they took an entire test, and the doctor said,
Yeah.
I, I got to do a test, and I need for you to come back in about 2 weeks because I think I see the same thing, multiple thing there,
Myeloma.
and
What?
yeah, so he was testing for that, and
Mm.
praise be to God when I went
Yes,
back, and I must share this experience whenever I hear that. Uh,
yes.
it was one of the most humbling feeling before I
Mm.
went back. I went back into that room to get my results. It was just like me and my God alone. But when I
Amen.
went back in, he said, "Young man," I said, "I thought I saw it." but I looked at the thing this week,
Toys,
and
you know.
it was not there.
Praise be to God.
Praise
Yes.
be to God. So,
I'm
you
so
know,
happy because it's
yeah,
not pleasant. It's
yeah.
not pleasant, right?
Mm-hmm.
But some of us, when we come through it, we come through it better people. I can honestly say that I
Yes,
grew closer to God, and I think I became a better person
yes.
from it. So it. Not that I'm happy to get it, but
For me,
yeah.
Joan, it helps me to appreciate people a lot more,
Yes,
appreciate your health, don't
yes,
take it for granted,
Mm-hmm.
appreciate life a lot
Mm-hmm.
more, and just live life
yes.
to the fullest.
And not deal with the foolishness. You see the
Mm,
pettiness in people more now. You've been through something like that, and you see all the little petty, ugh, jealousies and ridiculousness that goes on, and it really opens your eyes to what is important. You see that big
Yes,
picture. The Lord has
yes,
opened up that big picture. And
yes.
I've always loved people anyway, but if anything, I love them more. I don't want to see anybody harmed. I hate to see people hurt.
mm-hmm.
I feel it. I feel it for them, and I love that about me. So some may say I'm a softie, but I love that about me. I know when to be strong, though. See, people think that because you're like that you're
Mm-hmm.
weak and you're pushover. But no, you're messing with the wrong one if that's what you think. Just saying. I'm going in another direction here. But you asked me about the Jamaican American Association. I do not want to leave that. I have to say something. I'm excited to be president again for the second term and have lots of wonderful plans. We're hoping to bring more young people in. We've started a small group of young people who are working to build our success club, as we call it. That's
Mm-hmm.
the American Association, children and young people. We've had it in the past, but for some reason we stopped doing it. But we're
Mm-hmm.
putting that together again. We're also going to have a health fair in March. We plan to, for the community. And then we're having a special celebration in April. Hopefully you can come down. We will be honoring our founder. Her
Woo!
name is Mrs. Marjorie Brown. She and her husband, Mr. Desmond Brown. And
Wow.
you know her? I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I know a Margie Brown, but I don't think it's the
I
same
bet
as.
it's her. She's very well known in Orlando area, in this
Yeah.
part of town. Yes.
Wow. Hmm.
Yes, and she was the founder in November of 1985. She got together in her home with some friends
Mm.
and started the Jamaican American Association. Next year will be 40 years.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
40 years. So, I'm proud of all the presidents prior to me and all the work that was done before my time. And my duty now is to continue that work. When I took on the responsibility, I told them, I am going to do my best. And that's all anyone can do. And I meant it. I plan to do my best. Everything I do, I try to bring the association in somehow and connect it so that we will be seen for all the great things we've done in the past and hope to continue to do in the future.
Yes, and I know we spoke about getting the organizations there and along with the organization
Mhm.
here
Yes.
in some kind of dialogue, so
Mhm.
we could start doing some things across the South. At least let's start in the South first.
Yes.
Coming from the Atlanta Jamaica
Mhm.
Association, along with the Jamaican American Association of Central Florida, we could get together and do some things, have some
Absolutely.
conferences, and each one teach one, and we'll share together.
Yes. Yes. And we toss ideas around and we can learn from each other, as you say. Yes.
Yes,
I look
yes,
forward to that very much.
very good.
And I really appreciate this. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
we really only have about 2 minutes
I
left,
know.
and time flies when we're having fun and when the
Quickly.
conversation just
Yes.
keeps going. So we know we have to have you back again. We
Thank
have to
you.
have you. We'll learn more about you as we go along.
Yes.
But I enjoyed and enjoyed, but I was uh, touched by the conversation about the cancer today, and looking
Yes.
forward. Okay.
I'll
So
quickly say another thing that's a stigma is
mhm,
mental health.
yes.
So that's why Mia is paying a lot of attention to that.
Hmm.
And that's why she was so drawn to the Strength to Breathe, because that's something else that people don't share. They don't want to share their brokenness, because
Hmm.
they'll be judged. But it's important that we talk about mental illness and so on as well.
So we're gonna pick up on that next time we meet.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
All
I'm
yes.
right.
happy that you guys are on board and that we're able to bring more
Thank you.
awareness to people and
Yes,
actually resources that are available
yes.
to them. So we thank you guys for partnering with us.
Oh, I love it. It's been an awesome collaboration.
All
Honestly,
right.
it's great
So
knowing you guys.
so until next time,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is Pastor Robbie here with Nadine and of course Miss Joan Edgill, and it was a pleasure to have brought the show to you today. Tell friends about it that we are on. Okay,
I,
share the link. Okay,
Like, follow,
say hi
share.
to your mom.
I
I mean,
will.
I feel I know her.
I will, Joan.
God bless you,
all
Pastor.
right. We say what good until next time.